is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Glad to have you here. Thanks for taking some time to hang out with us on the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. You ready for a weather forecast? Boom! Coming at you. Nice day. 44, 45. Average high this time of year is right around 40, so we're in the wheelhouse for this. Tomorrow should be spectacular. Mid-50s. And then sort of a return to normal over the next week. So that'll be nice. Enjoy your Saturday. Get outside, splash around if there are still puddles out there. Most of the snow is gone from my yard. A couple of piles, that's about it. Big day for the rollback, right? Boy, the hype over this rollback is huge for the COVID-19 restrictions. It's the biggest dial back ever. I don't know. I think it's because Walmart calls their price cuts a rollback, right? Just makes me it makes me feel like this is a commercial. This morning, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz with his biggest rollback ever. We'll see. Some hope here, though, right? Graduation, prom, maybe the Twins opener. Governor says he expects those proms and graduations in May or June to look pretty close to normal with some precautions in place, probably masks and the like. But boy, a full graduation, full prom, how great would that be? Changes coming at 11 this morning. We'll have it for you, of course, on CBSN Minnesota. So we want to know, what do you want to hear today? What changes would you like to see? What is the thing you'd like rolled back the most? So let us know, and we will find out together if it's the biggest rollback. We need like some reverb. It's the biggest rollback ever. We don't have the budget for reverb, so that's all you get. All right, let's update you on the Derek Chauvin trial. Jury selection will get underway in about an hour and a half at 9 this morning in Chauvin's trial. This, of course, over the death of George Floyd. So far, 6 jurors have been selected. And the judge did put that third-degree murder charge against Chauvin back in the mix. So Chauvin now charged with second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter. Prosecutors have really been fighting to get this third-degree murder charge in, and it's been fascinating from a legal perspective because of all of the appeals going on in the Mohammed Noor case, wondering, okay, does this apply? Does it not? Third-degree murder charge, when you look at the language, it's sort of a very ambiguous concept as to exactly what it is. The Noor case is still being appealed. That will be heard this summer at the Minnesota Supreme Court. So it'll be quite something if you play this out and say if Chauvin gets convicted of third-degree murder, then the Supreme Court decision on the Noor case could end up impacting the Chauvin case as well. So lots of appeals, very interesting as it plays out in real time. In his first primetime address, President Joe Biden said every adult is going to be eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine by May 1st. So take all your category 1Cs, your 2Bs, your Qs, your this, your that, get rid of it. May 1st, everybody can get it. Part of a goal of getting things back to normal by summer. The president said if we follow guidelines this spring, there's a chance we could really be ready to go and we could get together for the 4th of July. So that's pretty cool. The president also saying that he did sign the COVID-19 relief bill. Those checks, those $1,400 stimulus checks, those direct deposits could hit bank accounts if you have that set up by this weekend. Big news from Target and sad news for downtown Minneapolis, but really something that I think a lot of us expected many employers are going to start doing, and that is transitioning to more of a hybrid workforce where you're allowed to work from home for a couple days, come in to work, find an office somewhere, come to meetings, but you're not going to need the real estate you needed before, and Target said they are getting rid of 1/3 of the downtown office space. They're not getting rid of this headquarters. They'll still be here. There's about 5,000 employees there. But this has been sort of an auxiliary headquarters, city center. Target has leased about 1 million square feet in City Center. 3,500 Target employees work in that building. None of them are losing their jobs, but they'll be able to kind of flex work into either the other downtown spot or the huge Target campus in Brooklyn Park. Target says employees are getting that flexibility. Concerns, of course, with big reduction in foot traffic downtown. Downtown's just going to be different. It's happening here. It's happening in every major city. How about this Wisconsin state trooper? Pulls over a pickup truck, just like, hey, you know, you're speeding or whatever. Gets to the door and sees this. This is sort of like the folding chair I bring to sit on the sidelines and watch my kid play soccer. You know, they call it like a camping chair. Got the cup holders. Got the nice lean back recliner. Driver's seat removed. Dude was driving, sitting on this folding chair. Trooper posted it on Facebook. Of course, it's gone viral. Some people in the comments said maybe this person uses this vehicle for ice fishing. That's something that some people do, where they'll drill a hole in the bottom of their van to fish through that hole, and then they just stay in their van instead of actually like having a fish house. Nothing illegal about fishing that way. It is illegal to drive with a folding chair as your seat. You need a seatbelt. You need a securely fastened down seat. So that guy got a ticket. MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell, who has been kind of kicked off of Twitter and some other social media sites, says he's starting his own. It's called Vocal. He describes it as a cross between Twitter and YouTube, planning to launch it within the next 3 weeks. Lindell was kicked off of Twitter earlier this year when the site was cracking down on misinformation. Lindell very actively pushing this idea that the voting machines were rigged, the election was rigged, the election was stolen. He's a big Donald Trump supporter. Those conspiracy theories, which have been repeatedly disproven, have landed him in legal trouble, landed his company in trouble as well. So he's starting his own social media site. Netflix says the era of giving your password to all of your friends, your family members, your neighbors is over. They're going to start prompting people to create their own accounts. Netflix says they'll be sending out emails and texts to sort of verify who's watching. So they'll look like, all right, whose name is on the account? What's their number? Text them, hey, are you watching? I don't know exactly how it'll work. It'll be interesting. But, you know, Netflix says about a third of subscribers share their password. And so, you know, that's lost money for Netflix. So they're trying to work that out. Good luck, because who's smarter than Netflix? All of us who are sharing our passwords. I hope my mother-in-law, Pat, enjoys our account. Irish pubs, and I don't even know if she uses it, but she has it. Irish pubs in the Twin Cities are preparing to celebrate in a way that was really missed in 2020. St. Patrick's Day is the day I think of as the day that the entire restaurant and hospitality industry was shut down. And St. Patrick's Day is such a big day for pubs, for bars, for restaurants. Huge financial boost to them. Shamrocks in St. Paul, one of my favorite. It's a great sports bar. Terrific food at Shamrocks. They're going to be open. They're going to have a party. They'll have capacity limits and reservations required and masking and all that good stuff. But the co-owner says, hey, we are so glad to welcome customers back.
And I think people that want to stay at home, they can stay at home. And the people that want to celebrate with friends and family, you know, obviously with masks and stuff like that on, you know, we welcome them.
St. Paul City Council approved a variance for the pubs, so the patio at Shamrocks, which is a pretty nice patio there on West 7th Street, will turn into a beer garden with some live music, but should be fun. Fun moment caught on camera in Rochester. You're going to love this, right? We're so grateful for our postal service, our UPS drivers, our Amazon drivers, and how about this guy? Little hopscotch at the driveway after dropping off a package. Wave to the kids. That's Alice and Jack and Jelly. And look, the kids are watching. And then a little wave like, hey, all right, see you guys. Mom Teresa was in the kitchen. She saw Mother Teresa, as it is. Her husband checked the security video, and here it is. Teresa told us after a year of kind of teaching their kids to, you know, avoid strangers, all of that, they were glad to see this moment.
I laughed and I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to love this. And sure enough, as soon as he drove away, my kids came running inside. Mom, 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 the UPS driver.
I was really surprised at first. I expected him just to walk up with the package and then come back down. I did not expect him to do the hopscotch. It surprised me a lot.
If Alice wants to co-host the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update, she is welcome. Driver's name is Jason Grolke. his oldest drives for UPS too, which is pretty cool. Jason was able to connect with the family through Facebook. Really fun. Good stuff. Hopscotch is great. Play some hopscotch this weekend, right? Let's get back to our talker today as we're watching to see what Governor Walz says. Rolling back. Let's see the dial back. Anna says no masks, open things back up. Anna, not going to happen. Masks are still going to be a part of life until vaccinations happen. Here's Bradley. More capacity allowed at outdoor events. Yep, I bet that happens. Masks and social distancing should still be required until more people are vaccinated. I think that's right. I feel like outdoors you can maybe ease up a bit on the social distancing. As far as I can tell, we really haven't had a lot of cases spread in the outdoors. Some, but really nothing major. And most of the spread of things related to outdoor activities has been when people go indoors, right? So like that White House super spreader event. The experts think it's because they went inside after the swearing in, not that the swearing in of Amy Coney Barrett was an issue. Here's Linda. Let's bring back live entertainment. Let the kids have graduation and prom. Boy, how great for the seniors. What a bummer last year, the seniors who didn't get a normal prom or graduation. Although, a good news for people who have a little social anxiety, right? Like prom is awesome, but also horrifying. So we got a little of both. All right, Simon, I'm excited to hear we could go to a possible Wilder Twins game. I want to make sure people stay smart. I think they will, Simon. We can dial it back while still being responsible. Man, I'd love to go to a Twins game. Art, bring back live entertainment. The venues and entertainers have suffered enough. The live indoor stuff, I think, is still going to be a little tricky. But we'll see. Will they roll back restaurant restrictions? Maybe go to 75% capacity? We'll see. We'll see. Keep those vaccines coming, though. Man, so many of my friends who work in restaurants have been getting those vaccines. It makes me feel so happy for them. And only a titch jealous. If anyone's got some spare vaccine, I'm ready. Like, put it in whatever arm you want. I'm ready to rock. Thanks for watching. Have a terrific weekend. We are Minnesota's #1 live streaming 7:34 a.m. newscast.